Meet Bella. Bella is a draft horse. She's expecting a foal in the spring. And she is a resident of Glen, New York. And I come up here just about every day. And this is where Bella stands. She loves this top of the hill. And I'm going to show you what this hill shows. This is the town of Glen. It's looking north towards the Adirondack Mountains. You can actually see the foothills of the Adirondacks there. And on the winter time you'll see snow-capped mountains, but that's looking north across the Mohawk River. And then as I pan this way, you'll see down below is the historic hamlet of Glen. This is a hamlet that's been established well over 200 years. The land I'm standing on, the first deed is from 1856, which was to John DeWitt Veeder and his wife Sarah. They bought this land. It was a hops farm. Hops were very big crops at that time because they went down the Mohawk River to the breweries, and beer was made. So you can see the Glen Reformed Church, another historic building, and off in the distance you can see a little thin layer of mist. That's the Mohawk River, and that mist follows all the way over here. And I don't know, you can see that little dip there. That's the noses. That's where the Mohawk River goes through the break in the hills there. This land is looking north over the town of Glen. And Glen has been by New York, NYSERTA, New York State Electric, has been cited for a 250 megawatt solar farm. It will span most of this land that you're looking at, this rural agricultural land. It's quite a big portion of our town. And the downsides of some of that, there's many pluses, nobody is arguing about solar. The downside is that many farmers who have traditionally rented land to support their farms will no longer be able to rent land. Many of the leases are from people who don't live here, so their money will go out of the town. It won't stay to benefit anything of what they make on it. And another disturbing aspect is that now Glen has become this focal point for every, as my mother used to say, they're coming out of the woodworks. They see this as a money opportunity and they're jumping on it. And so the town of Glen, this quiet little town, this is under siege from all kinds of developers, would-be developers, and it's a difficult situation. We're working hard to preserve its agricultural and rural characteristics, but we are facing a struggle because we're being pushed against the state and very wealthy developers and lots of money. And of course, nobody is arguing with solar, but how does it affect the cultural atmosphere of Glen and its residents? That's the question of how that can be addressed.